Hey guys, Ariane here, and I'm coming to you live with Mr. Tanner. Can you say hi? My sidekick. He's my personal assistant most days. And I'm so excited you guys are going to join us over the next few days to learn exactly kind of a little bit more about what this fitness influencing coaching gig is all about. So a little bit of backstory on me. I fell in love with health and fitness when I was 14 years old. Oh, yep. Let's hope he doesn't touch things. Here's this. I should have done it when he's napping, but he's not cooperating. So anyways, I was 14 at the time, and I learned to love working out, and I really learned to love learning more about our bodies because I grew up as an overweight child. So I really loved kind of getting healthier. I loved the feeling. I loved how I felt when I worked out and I took care of me, and I loved the feeling of being able to like pretty much wear whatever clothes were in my closet. And so fast forward, that passion kind of stuck with me. I went to college to be a elementary ed teacher, and I quickly learned that that was not my jam. So I kind of fell back onto my fitness passion and became a group fitness instructor and a personal trainer, which is kind of crazy because of the cost it takes to get certified and to get started. I started off with a company and they had branded names. I don't want to say the name of the company because I don't want to slam them or anything, but we had to like teach their brand. And so I paid like $500 just to get my AFA certification. And then I want to say within the first couple months, I paid over $1,000 to get certified in this company's forms of classes and so forth. And so, needless to say, I don't even know, I haven't even done the math really to figure out how long it took to pay that off, because as you start teaching, you don't get paid that much. It depends on which company. So far I've made anywhere from $15 a class to I think $25. So you think about that, you can't make a ton of money because one, your body can't teach a million classes to make the money that you need to make to overcome those things, So that was just for group fitness. Sorry guys. And then for personal training, it costed like, I think another $500-600. And really those certifications don't teach you how to train your clients. And so I really wanted to teach my clients how to really learn and master their nutrition because I knew that that's where the results were. And so I then went on to get certified in nutrition and lifestyle coaching. And I don't know what you're doing there. Put them down. Here. And so I went on to do that, and I obviously took a lot to kind of, and then I tried to make my own online coaching gig. And so then I think it was iPage that I tried to create a website. And if y'all know me, like my coaches know me, I am very much not tech savvy. Like that's a struggle for me big time. And so I wasted a lot of time and money trying to figure that out. Really though, long story short was that I hope he cooperates because I don't want to have to like stop this and do it again. Here buddy, here's a car. Do you want this car? Like that? Lost my train of thought. I was teaching, so at this time when I decided to become a coach, I was teaching like 12 classes a week, and I was training like 4 or 5 clients. My husband was a nurse. He worked at nights. He worked like 5 nights a week, and he was finishing his bachelor's at the time because you couldn't go into administration and stuff unless you had your bachelor's. And I had 3 kids under the age, let's see, when I started, I should have done this math before I got on here. My son was 5, my oldest was 5, and my youngest was 2. Yeah, that's what it was. Or was it 6 and 2? Let's see, they're 11 and 6 now. Okay, so he was 6. He had just started kindergarten, or was just finishing kindergarten. He just finished kindergarten, yeah. And my daughter was 2. Okay, I got my facts straight. And we were just kind of going through the motions. I was missing soccer games and wasn't really able to put my kids in like any activities or do play groups or whatever about that, because my job consisted of the gym and clients, and my husband's job consisted of sleep and working 13-hour shifts. And it just wasn't fun anymore. I noticed my passion had kind of gone away for health and fitness. I noticed that I just was like running around for everyone else. So about every 3 months, I would get so exhausted and tired that my body would just shut down for like a week, and I would have to like sleep in bed for like a week. And I was going through this vicious cycle, and I was like, I just need something for me. And so my friend had reached out to me, and I was really looking for a new supplement because my body was just broken, I felt like. And so she reached out to me, and I was just kind of like hesitant. I'm like, I do not want to be one of those people. I don't want to be a shark. I was just kind of like, no. But I really was intrigued by the product of Shakeology and all the nutrients and the benefits it had in it. And so I strictly went and looked it up. And I sat on this for like 10 days before I really decided. And I was like, you know what? I want to try this 21-day fix program because it looks like my style, and I want to just have something at my house that I can do for myself for 30 minutes before I start with clients or teaching classes or whatever. I needed to be able to kind of just check out and do something for me. And I just wanted to find my passion again. And I wanted to try this bag that I was super skeptical about. But I love the idea that all of my nutrients, my vitamins, everything was in one scoop. I used to joke with my friends, have you ever seen the big Lululemon bags? I would take 2 of those on trips filled with my supplements and crap just so that I could have my one smoothie that had all my goods in it. And so I was so excited. I'm like, I just have to take this bag and dump it in water and drink it, and like I get it all. I don't have to have like these massive bags. So that's kind of why I started, and I didn't intend to really do much with coaching other than maybe just get my product covered. I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool. But what had started happening is people started to see the change in me, in my mood and my body, because I kind of hit a plateau with after I'd had my baby, and I started to kind of like lean out, but my skin was like clearer. My monthly cycles were so much better because I was getting the nutrients I needed, like to the point where at one point my options were to like either have a hysterectomy or have another surgery. And I was like, I'm not having another surgery, and I'm not having a hysterectomy. I'm too young for that. And I didn't want to do fake hormones. So Shakeology really was a game changer for me and my health. And so I just started talking about it and sharing it with people. But I was not about to be one of those Sharky coaches or one of those Sharky network people and like post and chase after people. I was not about to do that. And, but I knew I wanted to kind of replace some of my income at the gym so I wouldn't have to be there as much, so that I could be able to have the flexibility to take my kids to gymnastics or to dance or to go see soccer, or to take some of the pressure off my husband's so I could pay off his student loans and he wouldn't have to work as many nights as a nurse. So my mind started to get curious and to get, and to really, dig into the company and what they were about. And they weren't like anything else that I'd seen on the market. And I love that there was a 30-day money-back guarantee. That was another big thing for me because I could not offer that as a personal trainer. If you were not satisfied after training with me for 30 days, I'm sorry. You weren't getting your money back because I had put my time, my energy, my effort, and I was away from my kids, and I was having to pay for childcare or whatever. And the only reason why I was able to train at the gym and be a free, kind of like a freelance trainer was because I put in my time and I taught the classes. Had I not taught the classes, I would have had to pay over $700 a month to be able to train my clients at this gym. Plus, they had to join the gym in order to train there. And anyway, it was a lot to invest in this passion that I absolutely loved. And I wanted other people to be able to do the same thing if they wanted to. So I really just started to slowly cut back at the gym, put more into my business. And I want to say within 2 years, I'd replaced my income. And insert in income disclaimer, because you do have to work for your income at the gym. And then 3 years in, we decided to move. And I would have been lost without having this community that I built up and having the friends and the virtual gyms, because where we live now, there's no facility like the one I left. There is no gym like the one I left. And it's a total different market here. And I'm okay with that. I love being able to work out at home. I do teach once a week just to get out and to meet new people. I actually subbed this week at a church and I did it for free, and I was like, oh, that's what I miss. That's what I love doing. And so what Beachbody has allowed me to do is to still make an income, but to be able to give back to my community, to be able to be that mom that I wanted to be able to pay for my kids' activities and to take them to their activities. There's no way in heck that my son, who's 11 years old, could be on a swim team, because I would have to be able to take him there. And most of the nights I was at the gym training. There's no way. There's no way that I could put my daughters on dance and for my one daughter to be in dance competition. There is no way. Because I've brought in this other income, they're able to do other activities, to develop their talents, to thrive in their environment. And we moved in July to, I wouldn't say like it's our forever home, but it's pretty close. To be able to have a home big enough for my kids to bring their friends over here, because I grew up in the house where all the friends came to my house and hung out. And we have been able to basically create that life that we wanted. Yes, it did take work. Yes, it did take time, but it has been worth every sacrifice, because I feel fulfilled where I was not feeling fulfilled at the gym. I felt like I was just checking a box. But I feel fulfilled. I feel like I'm changing lives. I feel like I'm influencing people for the better. I feel like I'm living my purpose, where I was not able to achieve all those things and still be a good mom, working at the gym. So now fast forward 4 years, I was actually just looking at my income progression. And it is so cool to see it have grown, and I've been able to be present and here for so many things. This last year was a big rebuild year for myself, because last year when I had Tanner, I kind of just went through some foggy foggy months, and wasn't putting as much as I should have been putting into my business, but I was still able to bring in an income. But now, if I wanted to, I could take my paycheck from today and go and buy Christmas and not fret about it, and not have to put it on a credit card, and not have to have a gut ache over the purchases that I made. And to me, that is worth it. It is worth the sacrifices of having to get it in here, the mom cracks, because that's really how I work it. I am trying to set more business hours, just so that I'm more intentional, because I want to help more people do the exact same thing that I'm doing. And the way that I can do that is basically, I have bigger goals now, so I want to have more time to do those things. But to be able to do it with a team and with people, and to be able to better myself each and every day, and to bless the lives of, my challengers and their families and my kids, it's so fulfilling and it's worth it. So if this is even pinched you a little bit, and with curiosity of wanting to do this for yourself, there is no risk. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything. So you never know unless you try. So I hope you tune in and check out the upcoming videos that we have. And I'm excited to share more with you today. But I'm going to hop off because my kids just got home from school. So I need to go see how their day was. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.